Good morning, children. Children, today we are going to discuss few questions of exercise 2.3. Let's see how we can find out domain and range of the given question. Here it is given fx equal to minus absolute value of x. This can be written as y equal to minus absolute value of x. Now children, I have told you if it is absolute value, this can be bifurcated in two things. That means this y can have two functions. This minus sign is already here, so I am writing it minus, and this is x. That means for what value of x this complete turns out to be a positive. So this will complete, minus x will completely turn out to be a positive term if we take x is less than 0. Now this is minus x again over here, but for what values of x this will completely turn out to be a negative term. So if I put x as greater than 0, then it will give me a negative value. What I am saying, for what values of x this complete question turns out to be a positive. So if I put x less than 0, then this negative sign will cancel with that and it will become positive. And it will be negative if I take the values x as greater than 0. Now children, for domain, if I want to find out domain, so here I have got two functions now, which is y equal to, this is positive, so I am just writing it minus x, and this is negative, so it is y equal to, this minus is in the question and it comes out to be negative, so negative and negative will become positive. So I have two functions over here. Now for domain, you will be finding out the values of all the possible values of x for which the function is defined. So obviously x can take positive values as well as negative values here. I have two functions and these two can take positive as well as negative values. So your domain will be all real numbers. Or simply I can write minus infinity to infinity. Or I can write this in this form also, minus infinity till minus 2, minus 1, 0, 1, 2, so on till infinity. So these are the various ways of writing the domain. Now whenever we talk about range, children, you have to follow certain steps in every question. First of all, you need to change the given question in terms of y. Here y is in terms of x. I will be converting the given question in terms of x. So this is actually the function which I have bifurcated. This is y equal to minus x. I can write x equal to minus y. I have for range, to calculate range, you always write the given question in terms of y. So this can be written as x equal to y. Now children, for what values of y this function will be defined? Now you have to remember one point, that range should always, the overall answer of the range should always be a positive answer. So you can, of course you can put negative values as well as positive values of y, but your overall answer of range should always come out to be positive. So here if I put y equal to minus 1, then if I put y equal to minus 1, then your x will come out to be 1. If I put y equal to 1, then your x will come out to be 1. If you are putting y equal to minus 2, then your your x is coming out to be 2. If you are putting y equal to 2, then your x is coming out to be 2. What are these? These are the domain, and here your domain is real. So yes, these are real. Now you see, after putting minus 1, you are again getting 1. When you are putting 1, then also you are getting 1. But here the function is defined in two ways. That means you need to select the positive answer. Now here this is the positive answer, and you are getting the answer as positive when you are putting x less than 0. That means here your range will be less than 0. That means less than 0 means you can include all the negative values. That means either you can write all negative integers, either you can write all negative integers, or you can write it in this form, or you can write minus infinity till minus 1, minus 1 should be included, or you can write it like this, minus infinity. Minus infinity should always be written in open interval, and again I am telling you this here can be written as 0. So this is your range. These are the different ways of writing your range. Let's see, children, how we can find out range of the given function. This can be written as y equal to root 9 minus x square. Now, for domain, you have to look for all the possible values of x. So here, x can be taken as 1. Yes, 9 minus 1 will be root 8. 2, 9 minus 4 will be root 5. 3, 9 minus 9 will be 0. So it can also be taken. But if I take x equal to 4, then it comes out to be 9 minus 16, which is equal to root minus 7, and which is a imaginary number. So here we cannot take a imaginary number. So that means I can take the value 0 as well. 0, 9 minus 0 is root 9, which is 3. So the possible values of x are 0, 1, 2 and 3. But children, what about minus 1? If I take x equal to minus 1, then also I am getting the value as root 8. Here, if say I am taking 9 minus 1 whole square, this is again giving me 9 minus 1, which is equal to root 8. That means for positive 1, 2, 3 and for negative 1, 2, 3, I am getting my function as defined in x. So here your domain can be written as minus 3, minus 2, minus 1, 0, 1, 2, 3. You can also write it in this way, from minus 3 to 3, or you can also write it as 4 to minus 4 to 4. These are the different ways in which you can write your domain. Here this I have written in roster form or tabular form. This I have used using interval. This is your open interval, this is your closed interval, that means minus 3 and 3 should be included here, and here it is the numbers, or I can say the values will lie in between minus 4 to 4. So these are the different ways of writing your domain. Now children, for range what you have to do, I have told you, you have to follow 2 steps. First of all, you need to convert the given question in terms of y. Here the given question is in terms of x. So you need to convert it. My function is 9 minus x square. So first of all, I will be converting in terms of y. So I am taking square root both the sides. So y equal to 9 square. I am doing squaring both the sides. Squaring both the sides, I am getting it as y square equal to 9 minus x square. X square can be taken this side, and I will be getting it as 9 minus y square, and x can be written as 9 minus y square. Children, please don't get confused that here we just need to change the positions of x and y. No, this is coincident that x has come in place of y and y has come in place of y. You need to follow the complete procedure. Okay, now you need to find out all the possible values of y. You need to find out all the possible values of y for which the function is defined. So here if I take y as 1, then yes, it is defined, it will come out to be rooted. If I take minus 1, then also it will come out to be rooted. Children, here in second step I have told you, you can put possible all the negative and the positive values of y, but you have to get your answer of range overall as positive. So for 1 you are getting, for y equal to 1 you are getting x equal to root 8. For y equal to minus 1 also you are getting x equal to root 8. If you are getting the same answer for 2 different values, then you will be considering all the positive values of y. That means I will be considering the range over here as, because for positive 1 I am getting root 8, for negative 1 also I am getting root 8, but overall the answer should be positive. So obviously overall answer is positive, but for both the value it is coming out to be the same. So I will be considering the positive values of y over here. That means yes, y can be taken as 0 here, y can be taken as 1, 2 and 3. Yes, for minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, these answers are coming out to be same, but we will always be considering positive values when we are finding out range. Have a look. Let's see this question. It is given find the range of. We simply will find out the range. So this is your given question. I am converting x in terms of y. So here this will be x square equal to y minus 2, or I can say x equal to under root y minus 2. Fine. Now this has converted in terms of y. Now I have to look for all the possible values of y for which the function is defined. Now here I cannot take negative values of y because it is giving me negative of root and it is imaginary, so I will not be considering it. So here I can take 0. No, it is giving me minus 2, so I will not be taking 0. 1 also. 2 I cannot, 2 I can take, it can be 2 minus 2, which is root 0, and root 0 is 0. So here the possible values of y will be, y can be greater or equal to, you can say 2. If I take it as 3, then yes, of course it is root 1, and which is possible. So for all the values of y greater or equal to 2, it is defined. So your range over here is, y is greater or equal to 2 can be written as 2 comma up till infinity, or I can simply write it as 2, 3, 4 up till infinity, or I can write it as 3 up till infinity. These are the various forms of writing range. Have a look.